So Speaker of the House Paul Ryan sat down for an interview with CNBC, and he had a curious response to the idea of a contested Republican convention to take down Trump. He said, quote, "You know, I haven't given any thought to this stuff. People say, what about the contested convention? I say, well, there are a lot of people running for president. We'll see. Who knows?" Okay. So, for those of you who don't speak politician, let me break that down for you. Here's how you answer that question if you're not interested in a contested convention. No, I'm not interested in a contested convention. So when they ask you, as they did, hey, what's going on here? Are we going to do a contested convention? Are you interested in possibly sweeping in and being involved in it? Do you want to be president? If you really have your mind made up, it's just a reflexive no, come on, don't be silly. But his answer is, I haven't given any thought to this stuff. Yes, you have. He was whispering with Mitt Romney over dinner recently about this exactly. What about the contested convention? Well, I say there are a lot of people running for president. We'll see. Who knows? That means www.fuckyes.org. I went with an org instead of a com this time. You got to switch it up every once in a while. So the party is almost certainly going to rebel. The GOP establishment is despised by blue-collar workers. And this is something that I've been talking about for a long time. Guys, the Republican establishment is a house of cards. If you take away all of their corporate funding, they disintegrate. Now, you guys know, the Democratic base, the true liberals, despise the Democratic Party establishment. I think the Republican base might despise the Republican Party establishment even more. They all think, oh my God, Boehner, fucking gross, disgusting, all these Mitch McConnell, bleh, Paul Ryan, sellout, insider, disgusting. Well, if that's the case, and they look at Romney, and there's polling on this recently when Romney was in the mix and acting like he would do a contested convention, they polled this. The Republican base is like, oh, vomit, Romney, go away, we love Trump, yeah, Trump. If you have the Republican establishment try something tricky here, oh my God, the disaster that will unfold. Trump was out the other day saying there might be riots if that happens. He might be right. Because at least with Trump, he pretends like he cares about the average voter. Now, he doesn't. Let's get that on the record, and his actions prove it, how he ships his own jobs overseas and has shit made in China and whatnot. But at least he says, I'm against these stupid free trade deals. I'm going to make corporations bring their jobs back here. That's old school protectionism 101, and blue-collar voters love it. By the way, I'm in favor of that kind of stuff. I don't think he'd actually do it, but this is how he's paying lip service to it. He says, I wouldn't cut Social Security. Sorry, I'm not going to cut it. Sorry. Well, when you have idiots like Marco Rubio and Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan who say, well, yeah, no, we're the serious candidates. The serious candidates who all agree on fucking over the average voter, cutting Social Security, privatizing everything, and handing more money to the multinational corporations. Well, you think the average Joe Republican likes that? No, they look at those guys and they're like, piss off, man. This guy's got more votes. He's got more delegates. Why are you getting involved in this? But the Republican establishment hates Donald Trump, and the people are more on the side of Donald Trump. So there could be a gigantic rift in the party. And then also, this would really help the Democrats. If they were to try to do a contested convention, and let's say it works, well, Trump would almost certainly run third party. And if Trump runs third party, over. Game, set, match. Doesn't matter what Democrat you run. You could run Martin O'Malley, and he'd win. So I don't know, maybe the thing to do is to root in favor of these guys to come in. Like, in their minds, they're so silly. In their minds, they think, like, no, we're the saviors. We got this shit on lock. People love us more than him. And why the fuck is he getting all the votes, bitch? It's not like they don't have the establishment option in the race. They had Marco Rubio. He was right there. Nobody voted for him. And now you guys are like, we'll swoop in and be like Rubio ourselves. And people's answer to that is, not interested. We want the other guy. So it's going to be a disaster, and it's going to be precious.